I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Let's go. World No Danger podcast. Bebop in the building was good. It was
going bar for bar.
Shouts out to the fans, man.
Let's get it.
That's good.
Hundo up in this piece.
F to the R to the S to the H to the O to the U to the T. That fresh out.
What's up?
What's goody?
What's up? What's up? What up?
J Kent's favorite part of the show. We gotta wake up the neighbors tonight. What's goody?
What's cracking,
Kemp's
people?
in the
What's
building.
cracking?
What's going
What's
down,
cracking?
man?
What's
Come
cracking?
on, man. We got a good show
What's
tonight,
happening?
man.
You already
Wednesday
know.
night, fresh out. You rocking with the
What's
best, man. Come on,
happening?
Hey,
man.
all day.
What's going down? Me in here early.
We're in here
Hold on,
early.
man.
I see the people's in here.
Salute,
Million
man.
ideas.
Come on,
What's
man.
good?
Salute, man. What's going on, man?
We miss you
Heavy
too.
in the
We
building
miss you
tonight,
too, man.
Salute.
Hey, we
Salute.
get it.
Oh,
man.
you gonna be on Sway,
yeah,
fam?
Yeah, you gonna be on.
Keep
okay,
us
you
posted
Sway,
on that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Keep us
Yeah,
posted
salute,
on that,
salute.
man.
Hey, hold up,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Carmen's in the building. Day
Carmen,
One
what up?
Club,
Yo,
man.
what's
What's
good,
goody?
Carmen? What's happening?
Come on, man. Antoine's in the building.
Antoine.
What's happening? What's happening?
Day One
Yo.
Club, salute. Powers
Yo.
in here early, man.
Hundo.
Yes,
What's good? Hey, hold up, man. First of all,
sir.
y'all rocking with the best, man. Fresh out. J Kent, Bebop P. J Kent, what's going on tonight, man? What's goody?
Man, tonight we got a special one. I'm pleased. I'm happy. You know, we got to give the people what they asked for.
Early.
It's gonna be a good one, fellas.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be
Early,
a good one.
early. Yeah, we not on CP today, Antoine. Man,
Nah.
we had to be early. You know
It'll
what I'm
be
saying?
early tonight, man.
You
Come
know
on,
what I'm saying?
man.
We had to be early tonight.
Yeah, hold up, man. Bebo P's in the building. Bedroom bully, man. What's good? What's going on?
AKA
man? Salute, dog.
Bebo Franks.
Bebo
Franks.
Franks, dog.
Bebo Franks in the building. What's good with y'all? Salute to you, brothers.
Salute to
our
New Zealand.
guests. Shout
Yeah,
out to
man.
New Zealand out there.
Yeah,
What's
man.
good?
Y'all like
Salute.
17
Man.
hours? About 17
Yeah,
hours
salute.
ahead?
Got
It's
that baby
already-
on the screen, too. Salute, though.
It's already
Yeah.
Thursday. It's already
it's already
Thursday in New
over there,
Zealand.
man.
Salute to you.
That means Lakers already won. Hold up,
Good
man.
Iceberg. Iceberg,
Rebels
man.
in
You
the
good, man?
building. Hold up.
Rebel,
Rebels
what up?
in here, man. What's good?
Good, Rebel legit.
Hey,
What
man.
up? What up, though?
We got a good show for y'all tonight, man. First of all, man, anytime you see J Kent, Bebo P, man, you know we talking about some real hip hop, man. Come on, man. You know how we do.
Big facts.
Come on, man. Hold up, man.
Big facts.
I got Davis in the building. Salute. What's going on?
David, how you doing, my
Appreciate
brother?
you. Hold up.
What's
I
happening?
didn't say salute to David, man, but hold up. Mama is in the building. What's good? Toronto, what's goody? You know what I'm saying?
The
Coach
T
Powers
dot.
in here holding it down, man. Hey, we got
Right,
this show
right.
tonight, man. We're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff. We're gonna be talking about that Smokey Robinson.
Man, y'all gonna be talking about that Smokey Robinson.
Hey, Smokey got a little joint though. You know what I'm saying? He hold it down. Hey, tonight, man. Of course, you talk about hip hop, man. But tonight we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking about.
He got that Bucks jersey on. Smokey dude.
Hey, Smokey's my guy. We gonna be talking about hip hop's DNA though, man. If y'all don't know, man, hip hop derives from soul music. So of course, man, it's kind of like the grandfather. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how can you talk
All
about
day.
the branches without the roots? You know what I'm saying?
Say that
So,
again
of
for the
course,
people in the back,
You
Iceberg. For the
can't
people
talk
in the back.
about the branches, man, without talking about the roots. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you
So
go.
of course, man,
Facts.
we only bring on the best, man, to this platform. Let's be clear.
Right.
Come on, man. Like I saw her platform. The guys saw. We loved it. She's
Man.
on Mondays
Loved
and
it.
Fridays, man. Let's
Great
be
show.
clear. Hold up, Detroit.
Stand
Sorry,
up.
that Detroit stand up. Come on,
Stand
man.
up. The
Man.
D. Paul.
Motown.
Come on, Motown in the building.
Yeah.
You know how it goes down. Hey, man, Soul Patrollers stand up, man.
If you're trying to be a patrolee, jump on the train now.
Man.
Get your ticket
Hey.
while you can.
We got our
Right.
girl Lindsey in the building. Lindsey Renee's in here. What's going on?
Lindsey
What's good?
Renee.
Come on.
What's good, mama?
What's going on?
What's
with you,
going on
Lindsey?
tonight?
Not much. Happy to be here. I'll tell you that much.
Hey, we're
We
glad
happy
to have
you here.
We happy you here.
Thank
Let's be
you.
clear. Just turned 21.
Uh-oh.
Got the jukebox in the crib.
Uh-oh.
Record collection is crazy.
Fierce.
Come on, man.
Yes.
Lindsey Renee, man, host of the Rhythm and Soul Patrol show.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time for him.
Host of the Rhythm and
back.
Soul Patroller. All the patrollers in
Yeah.
the building, man. You can catch her
I wanna say
every
one
Monday.
more-
Patrollees
Patrollees.
now.
Excuse me.
Monday through
This is
Friday,
what I want
11.
here.
11 through 1 p.m., man. Come on, man. Eastern time. WPON 1460. Let's be clear.
Let's be
Detroit's
clear.
finest.
AM
First
radio.
of all, her knowledge of music is so crazy. This is why we have her on this platform tonight, man. Again, we salute you, man. Like, first of all, the show's crazy. Social media is off the chain. She's followed by LL Cool J, Teddy Riley. You know, come on, man. I'll be sure, man. Come on. How are you
Legend.
doing tonight? And first of all, how did your love for music come through at such a young age?
I think we all can say like we grew up in a household where the music was being played. Majority of us.
Facts.
But it just came over me. It really did. Just one night, like I've always been introduced to it. It's always been around me, but one night it just came over me, and I looked up Sam Cooke, and I just was like,
Sitting at
I
the
want
back of
to,
the
I want
book.
to listen to Sam Cooke, and Apple
Legend.
Music got the similar artists
Yep.
at the bottom. So from there, I just kept clicking them similar artists, and I made me a playlist called Oldies. I was in 10th grade. I think I was about 15 years old in 10th grade. Yes.
Okay.
High school.
Okay.
And that became my life. And shortly after that, after I built this playlist, I would run to my dad. I was like, "Do you know this song? Do you know this song?" And he's like, "Lindsey, yes, I know this song."
Of course, yeah,
But-
I know that song.
Absolutely.
Basically, he just started making me CDs, taking me to the record store, and it just kind of happened. That's where we're at today.
Awesome.
I know you are old soul, Lindsey, but you got to tell me which version of Sam Cooke. You know, there's two versions of Sam. Which version of Sam was you feeling? Was you feeling that old church Sam Cooke, or was you feeling that R&B?
Can I say both? Can I say both?
You can say both. You can
Because I
say
love
both.
the Soulsters. I love the Soulsters now.
Yeah,
It's
fact,
wonderful.
Yeah.
fact.
That's like
Sam
asking,
Cooke, a legend.
Oh yeah. It's similar to like the Al Green and Reverend Al Green. Both,
Mhm.
is,
Both-
same
both
Yeah,
situation.
both those albums.
Well,
I got
Preach
my
it, Lindsey.
tonight.
All right
Oh,
now.
preach, okay, all right.
1460 AM radio. Go ahead and preach
Yeah,
it.
come on.
Facts.
No, but
Yeah, it's like Big Luther, Little Luther. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
There's two versions.
I like the
of every
little
artist
little
almost.
Luther. Well, no, I like the big Luther. Paul.
There you go.
Yeah, Big Luther.
Luther.
Here and now.
No, camper. In addition to your parents, though, being a major influence when it comes to just the oldies music, the oldies classic music of the mid 90s and such, how big of an influence was Motown in your life? Not just from a legacy, a music legacy standpoint, but also given the fact that you're from Detroit. You're in the actual hometown and the environment. So can you tell us about your influence from that standpoint?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Let me clarify. I do live in Detroit, and I am big Motown, but I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee. So,
Okay.
That's even heavier.
Blues.
Come on.
got-
That's even heavier, man.
And then you got Stax.
Yeah.
You
Go
got
ahead, say it.
Ice
It's heavy.
Hayes, Johnny Taylor, Stam and Dave. I can name them all, but you know.
Ain't got the ribs down there.
I had
Right.
both growing up.
Barbecue and slaughter.
Yeah. Barbecue
And
and
then-
slow. Let's go.
And then you have just in Memphis there's Bill Street, and that is just like a street full of, like, it's like Mardi Gras, how it's a party every day. They have restaurants, barbecue, and just music all around. And so we would go there as walking down there. We met Eddie Floyd, and you know Eddie Floyd, Knock on Wood.
Yep.
That song right there, yeah.
Yep.
We met him. You meet a lot of people just walking in the streets in
Fact.
Bill Street in Memphis. And then moving here, I moved here when I was 12 years old, so in 2014. And then my parents would always take us to Motown. We have pictures, me and my siblings standing in front of there. So it was just I don't know, it was just so easy because it was always all around. And then he would take us all around the city and show us where like the Temptations lived, Marvin Gaye, Diana Ross, like everything like that. So
Crazy.
my dad was, and both my parents are very knowledgeable within the music. So having them and then being like actually being able to see it really helped out.
Was there anything maybe odd feeling, given that, you're so young coming up with such, seasoned music and classic music? Because, a lot of folks, of the younger age bracket, though they know about classic Motown artists and jazz musicians of the such, blues and whatnot, a lot of them aren't ingrained into such bodies of works, such as the Queen Soul Patroller as yourself. So were there any odd moments, or, did you feel like, you stood out in a unique way whenever you started to just become more engulfed into that style of music?
Yes, because especially in high school, because like I said, I started this in 10th grade. Not the Soul Patrol, but just my love for old school music.
Okay.
So just growing up, like I would never know a new song unless my siblings told me the song.
Okay.
And that isn't that odd because I'm in this generation and it's out there and I have Apple Music and I'm on social media. So it's like all around me, but I'm just like boxing it out. I'm just stuck in the 60s and the 70s.
That's all right, though, because Christine in our chat even says that you have the greatest music brain ever, and that's no joke.
And
so,
she says she's not joking.
Right, right.
No joke.
No, she's from Brazil. She's from Brazil. She's one of my
Oh, well, salute to Brazil.
Oh, salute to Brazil. Viva la Brazil.
Salute.
Salute to Brazil.
But yes, because my friends, they would be like, "Oh, why are you listening to that?" And you're stuck in the, olden days and everything like that. And they wouldn't understand the record collection and all that. And I would try to put them on. And another thing is I look at songs differently. I'm such a lyricist. I got to listen to the lyrics and there's a meaning behind them to me.
Facts.
Yeah. So you can listen to a song and I'm going to get a whole different meaning out of it because I'm digging and I'm looking for that message. So.
Okay.
And that was the whole point of that music back then.
Message,
message.
Yes.
And they wanted you to feel it because they sung it from the soul. When I think of cats like Lenny Williams, mean that dude sung with a different. He loved his woman, and you could tell this man. Oh! I mean, he loved that woman, boy.
Fact.
Passionately. So I feel like those type of cats, though, you feel it with them. It's like, man, I want to love like that man loved.
And let me tell you, a lot of them only did those songs in one take.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Right.
Like
which is amazing.
Gamblin' Huff of Philadelphia International, I interviewed him and he told me that they had a policy you couldn't do it more than a couple takes. That was it. And if you couldn't get it, then the song was scratched. You can't do it.
It's a rap. Yeah, it's a rap.
That takes a different type of talent.
It really does.
You can get was a Hove that said 50 G's in one take. If you can get that 50 G's in one take. You on a different level.
This is the thing, Lindsey. Like, how is it going from getting the collection from your pops, having love for music, but then being on the radio in Detroit, being able to talk to some of these people who made these dope records, but then also having celebrities like LL and Teddy Riley following you because of your love for music. And I'm gonna be clear, you got me on that Tyrone Davis on that pacifier swag. Like I was like, I forgot about that joint. Like, I said, man, that's a banger. Yeah. But how is it like, having those people following you and being able to talk to them from listening to it to go to that?
No, it's super humbling. It really is, because I'm just thinking I'm just a girl who likes old school music, and to have started, this social media is new to me. Like, I started my page in January, and we're at where we're at now. So it's skyrocketed and it's still growing. I'm so grateful, but it's super, like I said, it's humbling, and they reach out to me and they're like, "How do you know this?" Everyone just wants to know my story, and I'm like, I don't know. It's like, my story is real simple. I just love it and I'm passionate about it. But it's awesome. Great to have them there because they're, I have access to asking them questions and everything like that because, we communicate back and forth and everything like that. For instance, Ed Gordon. Y'all familiar with Ed Gordon?
Yep.
Facts.
Oh yeah.
So he was
Absolutely.
actually, he followed me early on in the year. And
Yeah, journalist. Yeah.
BT Tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mind you,
Facts.
fun fact, y'all, I didn't know who he was before he followed me. That shows my age. My parents had to tell me who he was.
Yeah.
But and I did my research. I watched his interviews and everything like that. And then he's originally from Michigan. He's from Detroit. And it just so happened that he was gonna he was coming here. So I reached out and I was like, "Can I come to your art show?" He was gonna be a host at an art show. And I met him at his art show, and then I said, "Will you come on the Soul Patrol?" He came, and that was my first interview I've ever done.
How was that experience?
I mean,
Yeah,
it was
crazy.
amazing. Like, the man who interviews everyone is my first interview.
That's off the
Like
chain.
Like I said,
Salute.
it's
Yeah, legacy.
unreal.
Awesome.
Salute for
Awesome. So we see the T-shirt, Soul Patroller. Yeah, we see it. And as Iceberg proclaimed for you, your brand is Rhythm and Soul Patrol, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk to the audience, for those who don't know you and your brand? Can you give the folks a summation or feeling about just what that is about?
Yeah. So, Rhythm and Soul Patrol. I'll give you what my definition is. I'm preserving the airways with my rhythm.
Mm.
So I'm patrolling. Well, I'm patrolling.
Bars.
Around, and I'm. You know what a patroller is? They go around there watching everybody. They're making sure everything's safe and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
Doing that.
So I'm doing that with my rhythm and my soul.
I see you.
Right.
Flashlight.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
And-
that's really what that means right there, Rhythm and Soul Patrol.
Talk
Well,
to us about. Oh, go ahead, Iceberg.
Well, this thing too, a lot of your followers, some of our followers don't know, but a lot of your followers know that you just turned 21. That's crazy, by the way, for all
Happy
the knowledge
birthday.
that you have.
Happy born
First
day.
of all, happy birthday. Of course.
Yeah.
We saw the painting that your sister did. First of all, your sister's dope. The painting that you seen behind her, she did. How was the birthday? And then what is pretty much like the next thing you're doing? And how did you enjoy it? And what's the thing you're going to do this year that to take it to another level? Because we see what you're doing now. But what are you doing to take it to the next level this year?
Well, let me first shout out my sister, 107 Allison. Go follow her on Instagram, please.
Salute to Allison.
She's great. But what's next? Is that the first question? What's next for me?
Well, your birthday. How did you enjoy your birthday? And what's
My birthday
next
was
for the
great.
brand?
I celebrated with family, of course.
That's dope. Yeah,
my
that's
sisters
dope.
moved to Dallas a year ago, so I'd never
Okay.
been to Dallas, Texas, so I had to go.
Yeah.
And I did a countdown.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't really know how it came about, but one day, y'all know I do my cruising with Lindsey Renee's in the car, so I'll play a
Facts.
song in the car.
Yeah.
But I was just doing that. I was just like, I'm gonna start. I looked at the date and I was like, I'm gonna start 21 days until I turn 21.
Dope.
And
Okay.
in mind, and I was like, everyone's always asking me like personal questions or just wanting to know a little bit more about me besides the music and everything. So I was like, I'm just gonna start telling y'all fun facts about me.
There you go.
Awesome.
And
Of all the legacy artists that you play on Rhythm and Soul Patrol, whether you're in your car, whether you're behind the microphone in the studio, or wherever you are, who excites you the most to play from that back in the days era? And it doesn't have to be just limited to
okay.
a person or one group, but at least just a couple or a few people that really just gets you. And I know everybody really just motivates you and excites you from that time frame. Don't get me wrong, but who are some of your absolute favorites that really just gets Lindsey going? For sure.
Well, I want to highlight Curtis Mayfield first, and a lot. I really because
Rest in peace.
Absolutely.
Curtis Mayfield is a genius.
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
And you can put him
Absolutely.
in a bracket with Smokey Robinson, Sam
Yep.
Cooke, of course. But these artists not only had a career for themselves, but they put so many other people on having, like, they had other career. They excuse me, they allowed other artists to have careers as well. Like they wrote for them, they put them on and shaped and formed them in every shape and form. But Curtis Mayfield wrote songs about, we're a winner, move on up. And just he was like the leader back in the day. Like you had Martin Luther King, you had Malcolm X, but you had Curtis Mayfield as well, and he was telling you to keep on pushing.
Right.
So that right there, and people listen to music more than they're listening to anything else.
Facts.
So
I'm glad you mentioned that too, to keep on pushing, because when you think about guys like Curtis Mayfield, James Brown, they grew up in an era where things were different. There was a lot of things that were happening in the country back then. And most importantly, there was a lot of things happening to our delegation, our culture. So they wrote their music based off those experiences, which made it even more powerful. And I think that's a very key point that you hit on, because they was able to build artists because of those experiences. So when other artists see them doing that, they're then motivated to speak on life experiences too. And I think that's what helps to bridge the gap of your artists continuing to be at their peak, like where there's no drop off. And that's what makes like that era of music just so special, because they all made each other. Like you couldn't just step into a studio, into the booth, and just be weak, like you said earlier. If you can't get it in one take, get on up out of here. This is different. Like we hungry. Like they had a different passion for making music. So I'm so glad that you actually brought that piece up about Curtis Mayfield.
Thank you. But go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna give you a couple more artists that I like, but I think
definitely.
I mean,
no.
of course, I talked about Johnny Taylor. I gotta throw Johnny Taylor in there.
Come on, Johnny Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Put on that Johnny Taylor.
Johnny Taylor's my favorite, y'all.
Okay.
I said to my soul patrollers today that I have a Jeep and I named my car Johnny Taylor.
Okay.
All
right.
I like me some Johnny Taylor.
That's good.
But I mean, it's so hard to just choose a couple. I gotta throw David Ruffin in there. I love David.
Oh, of course.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Y'all ain't nothing without Ruffin.
Y'all ain't nothing without me.
Salute to David Ruffin.
No, salute to David Ruffin.
Yeah.
Salute to
People
David
can't
Ruffin.
forget all of Philadelphia International, the OJ, City Pendergrass, Billy Paul.
Oh, yeah.
It's just too many to just put in one. Just to it can't just be one person. It's so many people.
Are we going to get to see you attend any concerts or festivals and reporting live, or maybe after or before those shows as Rhythm and Soul Patrol?
I'm definitely working on that. I don't have one like anytime soon, but I'm definitely working on it. It's in the works, and y'all will be the first to know. I'll let you know.
Okay. We appreciate the exclusive.
And I think going back to what Iceberg was saying, like, what is next though for you? Now that you had your epic birthday party, what's next for you in 2023? Like, where does this Soul Patrol train take you? Because I know you're going somewhere, because obviously your audience is
crazy.
I mean, they singing your praises. We singing your praises.
Right.
So we know that you getting out there. What is next though for Miss Lindsey in 2023?
I definitely have a lot of interviews coming your way. Like I did a little spoiler. I interviewed Mr. Kenny Gamble, and that is coming out soon.
Stop it.
So that, and I got a couple other interviews lined up in the future. And who knows what's to come in that form of interviews. But I would say what's next is I'm looking to expand my merch, and I'm starting a Patreon. So that's going to be available. All the shows that I do live on air, I'm going to have those available on my Patreon and everything like that. So that way I'll have a whole portfolio of past shows and everything like that. Okay. And I'm looking to, get my show syndicated and everything like that. So that way.
That's what I was going to ask you is when's the syndication coming? Because again, to me, like we talk about hip hop, and a lot of hip hop platforms don't even talk about hip hop. But then there's the origin, this DNA of it, man, the 50s, 60s, and 70s that people forget about, that the classic music, stuff you grew up on that doesn't get a lot of shine, which is crazy, by the way.
It's crazy.
So we're excited for you, and that's why we was like, we got to interview with Lindsey before she blows up and change the number, you know what I'm saying? So, but the bigger thing, we talked about David Ruffin, like, You know, a lot of the artists that we talk about, man, their lives were just changed. You know what I'm saying? So they have passed away. They, you know, they're not doing music anymore if they're still living. Other than your show, how else do you think how else would you suggest people to check out music like this that they haven't heard before? Like I said, you put me back on to the Tyrone Davis, you know what I'm saying? So how else can you find this kind of music, man?
I mean, I would say it's everything with the internet. You can go on YouTube. I
was
I
just
used to
about
like
to say that.
I used to like watching Soul Train. Well, not like I watched it, so,
okay.
like my dad bought like the CD collections where they've got like the best of the 70s, or they've got all these I still have a DVD player, y'all. So I'm still watching.
Okay.
I'm still watching Soul Train. You can go on YouTube and watch Soul Train. You don't gotta have the collection and everything like that. But there's
Are you doing the Soul Train line?
Hmm?
Are you dancing on the Soul Train line as well
No, I
at
can't
home?
dance. I can't dance.
Oh, okay, that's all good.
But,
Okay,
but if I could, I would be on it.
okay. It's all good. It's all good. What is maybe the one thing that you want people to receive from not only Rhythm and Soul Patrol, but the music that you guys play or that you play?
That's a good question. That's a really good question. I would say the family values, because I'm really big on family values.
Facts.
And once again, the message in the music, but I just want us to realize where we were as a people in those days. Even though we had nothing, we don't have anything compared. We now, like back then, they didn't have anything,
Right.
and they somewhat had so much more love and peace, and we were a community and a unit. But we are so far away from that with so much more now. It's almost as if we lost everything, in my eyes.
I see.
So
And I agree with David.
Yeah.
What David just, I didn't mean to cut you off, Lindsey, but I think
No, it's
David
okay.
said something
Salute
very
David
special.
in the building,
He
man.
said
Salute.
she is leading a rhythm and soul renaissance, and I completely agree with that. And that goes back to what Iceberg was saying. Once you get syndicated, because we know that you are, this is what's going to lead the renaissance back. And when it's coming from a young lady like that, it's going to mean more. People like my pops, my mom, who they looking for that. It's going to mean so much to them. It's going to mean so much to people, for the baby boomers, for real, because they don't really have an outlet to turn to for their music. And FRSHOUT is here to have an outlet for people really in their mid 30s, 40s to have an outlet. But you are giving folks from a completely different background and demographic, plus young people who not up on soul music. That is special. Like you really are bridging generations. So I completely agree with David on that. So that's flowers to you. So we know you're gonna get syndicated. We know you're gonna get there. Absolutely.
Hey, Fab's hold on. First of all, salute Fab D in the building.
Fab
Go
D.
Lakers,
Fab D,
you know what I'm
what's
saying?
good?
Go Lakers. He's a little late, but he's asking for your top 5 soul artists.
Okay. Number 1 is going to be Sam Cooke, because none of the soul couldn't it couldn't happen without Sam Cooke.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah.
So Sam Cooke. Then I'm gonna go Bobby Womack. Oh, I'm gonna go Johnny Taylor, Bobby Womack. Johnny Taylor, Bobby Womack.
Okay.
JT.
Gotta put David Ruffin in there.
Gotta
put Curtis Mayfield in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. I like that
lineup. That's a good
And we
lineup.
didn't even talk about Bobby Womack tonight, but we can.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. You mentioned apparel some minutes back. Can you tell people where they can find your merch and just more about you and your brand?
Yes. So right now my website is on, well, I guess it's shared with my sisters right here. So you can see her art and you can see my stuff all in one, but it's 10-7 ASIMS painted that, and then you can go there. But as always, in my links in my bio and everything like that, so if you go to my Instagram, it'll be there always. But I would say, you asked what my mission is.
You could talk. Yeah, just I was initially asking, where can people find find out more about your brand and your merchandise and such, which you just answered.
Yeah,
But please, if you feel compelled to, share your mission and other aspects of Rhythm and Soul Patrol, the floor is yours.
well, I guess my mission is kind of what we were saying earlier. I really, really want us to find that love in our hearts again. I don't want to single out men because I'm going to say something about women as well, but I want men to stand up because women are looking for men to lead them and everything like that, leaders and everything like that. And really just women be more loving, and there's so much I can go into, but I really just want us to find that love in our hearts that we once had and try and learn and get some sense. Let's stop trying to buy things outside of our means and just, just go back to the old ways.
Lindsey, do you think the music is changing people?
Yes. Yes. I do.
What way?
I will listen to certain songs today and everything like that, but if you're hearing love songs, nothing but love, love, love back in the day, aren't you going to want a lady? Aren't you going to want to find love and settle down? But if you're hearing, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm messing with her, and I got her over there on the east side and the west side, aren't you going to want to do that too as a young man?
Facts.
Wouldn't you want that? So I definitely think it is changing. But now you don't even want to be in a relationship today. You want hoes and everything like that. You want people everywhere. No one ever wants to get, rejected and feel like they don't have options. But that's the problem. Why do you need options?
Facts. So if this thing, before you go, Devon saying he loves your moral foundation.
Absolutely.
So salute Devon in the building. Day One Club.
Absolutely.
Before
That
you go
comes from that music.
Facts. Before you go in, is there any artists nowadays that you respect?
There are artists that I respect. I really like Brent Faiyaz.
Okay.
He's great.
Okay.
He's great.
Yeah. I like
When
his
it
way.
comes to artists today, I'm not gonna just be like I don't like anything, but it's hard to find like just the real. Like I said, I'm all about the lyrics. So it's really hard to just say that I like someone. I don't know. But to be honest, if you ask me a song that came out in the year 2023, I can't name one off the top of my head.
I understand that.
That's how much I love this old school music, and I'm stuck there, and I'm constant. People are like, when you're off the radio, do you actually do that? I do, and I enjoy listening to it. And I'm always working on new shows and playing things like that. But it's not even about. At times, it's not even about the Rhythm and Soul Patrol. It's genuinely what I like and what I'm about.
Yeah.
Awesome. Lindsey, where can the audience find you for more Rhythm and Soul Patrol and you hosting that show? Where can people find you at online?
On Instagram, it's Rhythm and Soul Patrol Show. And you can go, I have a YouTube channel so you can get extra. That's just Lindsey Renee. And I'm on air locally, and there's a stream that you can head to. But locally, if you're in the Detroit area, it is AM 1460 on the dial. And then if not, you can go to WPON.com and online radio box and tune in. It's all on there. You just type in 1460 AM.
Awesome.
WPON.
Question: when we getting a podcast?
See,
we need a podcast.
I really want a podcast. I love y'all's format too.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I want to play music.
Oh.
Even right now with YouTube, I'm getting all these copyright claims. Like every time I post a YouTube video, I'm getting a copyright claim.
Gotcha.
So I'm trying to find a platform where I can do all of that and not get those copyright claims. And I'm very fortunate because Instagram does give me copyright claims when I go live and I play music. But when I post my videos, I've been smooth sailing so far.
That's good. Okay.
That's awesome. So there's
ways to get. There's ways to get around. We'll rap about it. There's ways to get around. But also there's some platforms too. Stereo Head and some other stuff that you can do that on. But like I said,
we can talk.
We'll rap.
There's some apps that you can use
all day.
Yeah, we'll get you together.
I know LMA. She's great. But I'm gonna tell you guys, I prefer male artists. It's something about a man confessing his love, or a man telling you. It's just a man's not. He's not emotional. He's not about his feelings. So when he does it, it just means something. I don't know.
Gotcha.
What do you think about
Lindsey,
legacy artists coming out with new music? So we're gonna be talking about the Smokey joint. You know what I'm saying?
I
What do
actually
you think
made a
about?
YouTube video about it.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
He's
Okay.
dropping.
Okay.
He's dropping.
Okay.
What do I think about it?
Yeah.
He's trying to appeal to today's time.
Okay. Okay.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
We gonna talk about it in a minute. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Well, but I mean,
Okay.
I love Smokey Robinson. I'm happy he's still out there, putting out music. But you started something so great, and you're such a classic.
Facts.
You're supposed to be the standard, and we're supposed to get back to that.
Yeah,
But now
exactly.
you're
I think,
to us.
and that's the whole point about us, like giving flowers to artists who created content back in the day, because we don't want them to change. That's the whole point. That's why we love them for who they are. It's like, you don't have to conform to today. Like you branded an era. You can continue doing that. So it's like, keep pushing in that direction. So like you said, that's what's disappointing when you see somebody, a legend like Smokey Robinson, try to conform to today's standard when it's not even necessary at all. You can have the live band playing with you. You can have the Jimmy Guitar Watson type dude killing it for you. You don't need to go ahead, Lindsey. You got it.
What I want to add, and I don't know if y'all have listened to Smokey Robinson's album, and I said this on air, but the thing about Smokey Robinson, he does know how to write a song. So even though he's got song titles like Roll Around and Do I Fit in There, and the list goes on, those are the song titles, but it's still a love song. It's not degrading. He has a way of words, and it's still a love song. It might not be my choice, or he's trying to appeal and everything like that to our generation, but it is a love song, and he still is all about love. So I will give him that. It's not nasty in any way. He's trying to get there, but he's not there.
This is my last question.
Okay.
Stephanie Mills got a lot of smoke for saying Beyonce, Diana Ross had more swag and more classier than Beyonce. Do you agree? Diana Ross or Beyonce? Let's get the Beehive mad.
This y'all can get me in trouble.
Yeah, let's get in trouble. Let's get it. Hold on.
But I respect Beyonce for all that she's done. Obviously, she's been around. She's managed to stay around for decades now. But I've never just been a big Beyonce fan. I'm sorry. She's got some great songs, but I've never, like I told you, like I like classic music anyways, but I've never just been a Beyonce fan. Now, I love her in Cadillac Records. I love her in Obsessed. Like, she's a great actress as well. But I feel like, and one thing is like this, a lot of female artists, after they have a child, they kind of get a little bit more provocative than they were before they had the child. And
Hold on. We gotta put the coupe on. We gotta put the coupe on.
Y'all gotta come on the Soul Patrol because this is how we talk over there.
We're gonna put the coupe on for you real quick.
Yeah, we had to. That right there.
Well, it is.
Bar.
As you going in though, let me add to this.
I don't want this. Y'all don't want this.
Why do you think they don't push classy artists anymore on the mainstream radio?
I mean, our whole mindset has changed. Right? We want to see that. We want to hear about a WAP and everything like that. We want to hear about certain things like that. But if you have some real sense and a real mind, and a real man isn't even gonna like that.
Facts. Facts.
So I mean, it's hard to say, but obviously they're trying to break the people down. The industry is trying to break the people down. And think about it, when there's more love and there's more peace in our hearts, they don't want to see us creating families and growing as people, right? They want us to see us breaking up and hating each other and everything like that. So
Carmen saying bars.
Right.
I saw
preaching right now.
Y'all, I don't want
Yeah.
Beyonce's fans getting mad at me. I'm sorry.
Yo, it's all good.
You spitting facts though. You spitting
You spitting facts,
Yeah,
and you
spitting
voicing
facts.
your opinion. You know,
Yeah.
ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
Pyre saying, do you like Sierra?
No, I think he's saying like
No, he
Sierra.
just saying
like
like
Sierra.
Sierra.
Yeah.
I was trying to.
Because basically, what he's saying is like Sierra just had them babies.
Yeah, okay, got
And she's in the
Oh,
marriage.
yeah. Okay, I got you.
But
Hey,
she's
Sweet
twerk
Pie.
team.
Yeah,
She's twerk team still.
But yeah, that's what. It doesn't make sense. A lot of these artists are having babies and they're not covering up. And you would think that like, now I got someone out here. I got a child out here that's going to look me up in about 10 years, and they're going to see all of this. Why would you want your child?
Cardi B.
Cardi B. Why would you want your child to see you like this?
Facts.
Absolutely. Any other words that you would like to share freely, or just from a off the cuff, I should say?
Well, I want to thank you guys, obviously, but
Hey, salute to you.
Thank you.
Salute.
I want to say that I'm very positive in what I'm doing and everything like that. I'm strictly here to just put out the music and to define what those words mean to me, and hopefully they mean something to you. Because a lot of people, didn't have, they didn't see love firsthand. There's a lot of people that haven't seen love, so you wouldn't even understand it.
You spitting
Preach.
bars tonight. You preaching tonight.
So
Go ahead and give it a
if you
church
listen
music.
to a song and
I give you some church music because you preaching tonight.
go ahead.
Man.
Well, Reverend Lindsey.
Reverend Lindsey got the collection plate going. Come on.
Oh, Rev Soul
Right.
Patrol. Let's go,
Yeah.
Reverend Soul
I
Patrol.
want people to come to the Soul Patrol and understand where I'm coming from,
Facts.
and just see that there's another way of living, and you don't have to be of this world. You can be in this world, but you're not of this world.
Facts.
See, we knew he was preaching. We knew he was
Yeah,
preaching
you
right there.
you preaching over there. All right, okay. We gotta get the
You done
Yeah,
won some souls. You have won some
Yeah.
fresh out souls.
Yeah.
You're
You
like
are
us. You have an
official.
old, young individual with an old soul.
Yeah, facts.
You have a moral foundation,
Like
which is
D-Line
what was
said.
mentioned earlier. Yep. And whatever happens in your life, good, bad, indifferent, whatever, in between, whatever, don't lose that, because
not.
you're a gem out here to a lot of people. And for that, yeah, you're welcome. And for that, Fresh Out in the chat would like to salute to you, this Lindsey Renee, and the Rhythm Soul Patrol.
Absolutely.
Again, like I said, you can find Lindsey every Monday through Friday on WPON 1460. Come on, man. Detroit's finest. Come on,
Detroit.
man.
Finest.
AM radio.
Yeah. Antoine saying this is refreshing, man. There's still
There is
hope.
hope.
Yeah, facts.
There
You
is
know what I'm
hope.
saying?
There is hope.
There's hope.
So again, you guys go check her out, follow her, man. Again,
They said they're loving this episode.
yeah. We gotta have it. So
Y'all gotta have
again,
me back.
yeah. So we gotta get you back so we can talk some more stuff. Cause like I said, we going over our time a little bit.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry.
To me, no.
you good.
But to me, like,
this was
this
great.
is why we want. This is why we
Good.
wanted to have a conversation. Again, we ain't gonna show our age, but we getting up there. So it's so dope to see a young lady like yourself, man, like Bebop
Yes.
said, doing your thing, holding it down, representing all the dope music. Cause again, I'm a nerd on the internet, and it's hard to find people talking about what you're talking
Really
about.
is.
You're one of one on the internet. So again, if you guys love classic music, like Pops used to play, Mom Dukes used to play, you know what I'm saying? Go over there and become a Soul Patroller. And hit the Cash App too on it, man. You know what I'm
Cash
saying?
App,
You
man.
got to send us your Cash App so we can send that Cash App, send some love, show us some birthday love. And again, Lindsey, we appreciate your time and just
Yes, we
sharing your
do.
knowledge with us. You know what I'm
Thank you
saying?
so much for
absolutely.
rocking with us here. Fresh Out.
Thank
Thank
you for
you.
having me. I had so much fun.
Yeah.
They
And,
said I got
uh,
the juice now.
They say, yeah, you got the juice now. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to your family
That
too,
was one of
Lindsey.
my fun facts. I said that Juice is my favorite movie.
Yeah, facts. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
facts.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
come on.
You
And,
got the juice now.
Yeah.
Shout out to your family too, Lindsey, because
Thank you.
Yeah,
obviously
salute to them.
Salute to the
They did
family.
a
iron
great
sharpens
job.
iron. So I can tell and feel that you come from a great family. So they have raised you beautifully. So just continue to do what you're doing, just like these brothers said. And Fresh Out gonna be there with you for the ride. Because we know you're gonna get syndicated soon. So we appreciate you jumping on our platform.
Yeah, when we come to Detroit, man, you gotta show some love, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna come up here for a concert. We definitely gonna come up here for a concert.
Listen, but y'all gotta come to the studio and we gonna pick out a playlist together and have a whole show.
We're gonna do
let's do that. You already know. You already know. You got to let us bring our props, though. You know, you got to let us come through with
Come on with the sound effects. Come on.
Yeah, all that. But again, we got to come with our petty. It's a Motown.
Salute to Lindsey, Renee, Rhythm and Soul Patrol Show.
Yes.
Come on, man. Again, we salute you for coming on to our platform. So we definitely got to come to yours. And again, go follow her, check her out. Everything's in the chat. So salute to you again. We appreciate your time.
Salute.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Y'all have a good night.
You have a better one.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lindsey.
Yeah. Hey, if y'all don't understand how cold Lindsey is with the radio show, the followers that she's doing, with the music she's talking about, man, it's serious, man. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? So again, salute to Lindsey. Salute to her pops, mom, Dukes, and the fans.
All of them, man. Like
Detroit stand up, Memphis stand up too. Man. You know what I'm saying? Give us some of them ribs too.
Right. I know her parents are proud.
Give me some of them vegan ribs. You know what I'm saying? Give me some of them vegan.
I need the ribs, bro. I don't. I need the official tissue.
You sound like Chris Rock. You sound like Chris Rock from Living Color. Let me get one rib.
Let me get one rib.
I need the official tissue. I gotta feel the rib.
Shout out to Antoine for just subscribing to Lindsey Renee's channel.
Yeah, I couldn't show the pic. You know what I'm saying? But that's Lindsey right there, holding it down for Detroit. You know what I'm saying? On the screen, get heavy.
You know what I'm saying? Roberta Flack.
Yeah, come on.
There you go. A little shooby doo wop on her other side,
right?
Flax
has some cakes too, you know what I'm saying? Don't knock the hustle. But this is the thing though. We gotta talk about somebody that hold it Detroit down. But we gotta talk about what Lindsey was talking about though. We gotta talk about that Smokey. We gotta talk about this smoke. You know what I'm saying? Smokey, first of all, salute to Smokey Robinson, man. One of our OGs,
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? But he ain't old enough. He's 83, but he ain't old enough to not get that smack for this album.
Right. Talking about that Gasms.
First of all, it's that dog. Come on, man. Hold up. First of all, just so y'all know what's going down with our guy, man, real quick. First of all, hold up. Hold up, man. Let me play. Smokey was getting busy. Hold up. Smokey was holding it down. Now Smokey still got swag. Let's be clear. Your grandma gonna check your mouth. Okay, now salute Smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Was that the Gasms? Was that what we saw there?
It's a little gasm, you know what I'm saying? A little razzle dazzle you got. This is the question though. He dropped this 83-year-old cat, you know what I'm saying? Salute, no disrespect at all. No disrespect at all. But like we talked about with Lindsey Renee, do you guys like to see iconic legacy artists dropping new music, or do you just want them to tour and play the classics, man? Is this disrespectful to his legacy? Almost like LeBron coming out, man, and maybe going to OKC just to play with his kid. Pause.
I mean, I definitely want to see legends come out with new music because that's what they do. Right. I mean, that's his life. Okay. That's his lifeblood.
Right.
But
facts.
When they trying to put out new music to conform, that's why I have a problem. You know what I'm saying? That'd be like Curtis Blow trying to rap over some Metro Boomin. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I want you to stick to the blueprint. That is what makes a legend, because when you don't have to veer from what you're doing, you can continue to make the same stuff you've been making. Isley Brothers is doing it. I think
Ooh,
Darren
facts.
Harris or
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, Darren Harris
the
said that
same
earlier.
thing. Like,
yeah, salute Darren Harris in the building.
Salute.
Earth, Wind, and Fire was doing that. Like, you don't have to like conform to today's music. You can still do the same thing you've been doing because people love it. You already have an established base. You do. Yeah. Other than that, just go be Keith Sweat and just play all your old stuff. Be Genuine, play all your old stuff.
Hey, first of all, Reverend,
Doctor, Professor
Silverthorns
James Silverthorn.
in the
Well. Gotta salute you with the preacher rag.
What's going on, brother? My brother.
Mr. Silverthorn said he wanted to get on that Trey song playlist.
Facts.
Facts.
He trying to get that woo. Bebo P, what you thinking about your cousin with the gray eyes, man, with the green eye bandit? You know what I'm saying? What you thinking about Smokey trying to get them old ladies the pins wet
with that leather,
with that like leather? What you
like
thinking though?
Leather.
You know what I'm saying? What you thinking though? You know what I'm saying? Is that what's hot in the streets right now with the Smokey joint? Now let's be clear. Let's not no disrespect at all. This is a legend we talking about. 83 years old, still getting in the booth. Let's be clear. Just like Lindsey said,
he looked like he's trying to get more than a booth right there, brother.
He's
trying to get more than a booth right there, brother. All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, getting the depends like.
All right, not the depends.
Right, not the depends.
Girl, take your depends off. You know what it's time. You know what it's time to do.
Right.
Take your depends off.
It depends.
Bebo, what you thinking though, man? You feeling the swag though? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Damn,
I'm not feeling this. Whatever this
Iceberg
is,
setting this man up.
It straight set me up too.
I'm just asking the question,
Straight,
man. We had Lindsey on, so we got to talk that talk. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk that talk.
You replayed that zesty razzle dazzle.
Right when it was my turn too.
Hey, we gotta talk about. Hey, this is the thing.
Which play?
Hey, this is the thing.
Yo.
Even Lindsey said track six was banging.
I mean,
so there's records on here, like she said too. You know, he's talking about love. It's better than some of the crap that we hearing right now. You know what I'm saying?
He's got He's got a few, but it's not Smokey though.
Gasms.
It's Smokey bars, but it's not a Smokey sound. I think that's kind of like where we're going with it.
All right, got you.
Go ahead, Bebop. I didn't mean to cut you off though.
No, just to go right along with that, man. And this is definitely no knock.
Salute to Scandalous in the building.
Yeah, salute to DJ Scando. He said if Robert De Niro can still have a baby on the way, then Smokey can too. All right. That's what they got Brian Cialis for. But as far as Smokey, this is no disrespect, but he's not somebody that really needs to be putting out albums from this point moving forward. And here's the reason why. In his case, no disrespect, the age that he's at has not only affected just everybody physically as anybody when we get older, but it's affected his voice, and you can hear it. And he's also actually, I think Lindsey Renee mentioned it about him being out of touch, like on that roll around. He was talking about whenever my dreams seem hard and totally whack. And then he led on to that third bar talking about, I can't wait to get back to my sugar shack.
Can we say that Bebo P is brutally honest and should be in this man's ear? Because Bebo P is like, look, Smoke.
Hey, look, my knee.
You're not there physically, brother. When he said the physical,
I'm just saying that affects everybody. Well, here's the flip side of that. You got like Ron Isley, you got Patti LaBelle, you got Reverend Al Green. They just like we all would age, but like their voices are still prime. For their voice, very much still prime. Salute to Miss LB. She's something else.
Hold up. Salute to Miss LB. Come on, man.
else.
Day One
Big.
Club. She got
You
the
know
lean.
you something else. But in
You know what I'm
Smokey's
saying?
case, though, Smokey's case, it's affecting how he sounds musically, is what I'm trying to say. And for
Yeah.
that reason, I think he just needs to fall back from, from doing studio music and kind of just stick to. I think he needs to fall back and maybe at most stick to performances on stage. Singing his classics.
Dang.
But
What if
but
he did
then-
auto tune?
Yeah.
I mean, he had makeup on, so I wouldn't rule it out. So,
Dang, cuz.
oh man. But gasms.
Well, this thing, salute for trying.
Right.
Salute him for trying.
And like Miss Lindsey said, in addition to that, he is still putting out positive love music. So,
Facts.
like you said, salute to Smokey for trying, but at the same time, nah, bro.
You take the L.
Yeah, he got to take the L.
Like I said, salute Miss LB in the building. Salute Queen Anna in the building. We didn't say
Salute
much
to Miss
love
Queen
to
Anna.
her. Salute. You know what I'm saying? I think we said what's up with Rebel Legit in here holding it down heavy.
Nigga was still singing
Scandalous
about
in
a
here,
sugar
too.
shack.
Man, come on, man. Silverthorne saying that tanning booth. Yeah. Matt,
Right.
Salute to Madden in the building. We say salute to Madden.
Wagwan.
We saying type cringe though.
Right.
Man,
Right.
Y'all wilding. Okay.
Right.
But this is the thing though, man. It's salute to Pyre in here too, man. He's saying very true. Man said he got makeup on, so I would rule it out. Bebo P. Fights all on that joint.
Can't rule out the auto tune if he's gonna wear makeup. And,
Yeah, facts.
That's
and,
what I'm saying.
and dance his
Facts.
little gasm jig or whatever that
Yeah,
was.
swag.
Facts.
Hey man, like I said, man.
Hey. I second that emotion.
He's
Facts.
getting, and like I said, salute to Smokey for getting them the
He might try
pins
to
wet. You know what I'm
moonwalk
saying?
Ah,
Salute for getting them the
Never-
pins wet.
getting them the pins
pin.
wet and those dentures out. Go ahead, Smokey.
But we gotta talk about a vintage
The puns.
lady too. Stop it, dog. We gotta talk about a vintage lady too, man. That's holding it down, man. With our guy, Busta Rhymes. Man, come on, man. Busta Rhymes came out, man. At MSG. They tore it down for her tour. Her tour's been crazy. You know what I'm saying? Salute
Together
to her.
again tour, yeah.
Again, if y'all don't remember, they had the video with gonna make your body wet just like Smokey Robinson.
No.
Gonna make the pins wet.
Nah.
No.
Just you and me
No.
and Smokey. What you gonna do?
No.
Iceberg gasm.
No, the Iceberg Gasms, man. Hey, if y'all didn't know, man, they was they came out together, man. Did some dope stuff, man. It was dope for him to come out. Check us out real quick. Fair use, Nick. My Connect had a bad seat, man. It is what it is. We didn't get close to this one, dog. It is what it is, my G. You know what I'm saying? Look on the Jumbotron. Let's be clear, this song came out in 98. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So who had to bust the ad libs up?
I don't know where Flip Star at.
Right.
I don't hear no ad.
First of all, salute the buses just coming off the street with a jacket on and the jeans.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
They did
Like, I ain't put on
have
nothing.
one though, Bebo. When he
Did they?
first came
Oh,
out,
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the very
yeah.
first the first 5 bars, there was an ad lib, but I don't know who did it.
Okay.
I guess the DJ just played it.
Oh, okay. It could have been the DJ.
Probably.
First of all, if y'all like busting, man, put one in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, Janet Jackson, man, got that baby. And then she was like, nigga, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Man.
staying over here in Dubai. I'm about to get that bread.
After that
she
5-year
wanna hold it
contract.
down.
Wow.
That 5-year contract. She was like, I'm
He was
out.
2 months later. Boy.
And she's out. So she on that joint, man. Yeah, the Iceberg Gasm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, come on, man. The question is, though, her tour is popping, but they got Ludacris on the joint. Shouldn't they put Busta on the tour? Doesn't it make sense? Would that make more sense or no?
Well,
I mean, I'm not mad at them.
Damn,
having
Miss
Ludacris.
LB's
I ain't either,
trashing that last album, too, dog.
It was Boo Boo.
It was Boo Boo. Hold on, give me some farts.
It was.
Everybody's saying
know.
one in the chat, but what you thinking
Even
though?
though-
Shouldn't they do something together on tour though? J Camp, Bebo P in the chat.
I'm not saying they shouldn't, but I do think it's slightly disrespectful to Luda because you made it seem like Luda didn't even deserve to be on the tour.
He doesn't.
Oh,
Man,
He
wow,
doesn't
man.
deserve to be on there, man. Let me fart on Luda.
here's the thing. It definitely makes more sense to see Janet Jackson on tour with Busta Rhymes, given
It
this
does,
song that they're
but-
performing together. You know, what's it going to
Forever.
be? And it, by the way, this is their first performing. This is the first time performing this in 25 years. I want to
Come
say.
on, man.
Which is crazy.
But
That's crazy, dog.
but at the same time, I do remember that Busta Bus did recently commit to joining 50 Cent's tour that's coming up. So I don't know if there
So
will
maybe
be
it's a
clash.
conflict.
Maybe,
Facts, James.
maybe.
Luda
So,
got bars, bro.
but at the same time, I ain't mad at Ludacris, being a part of this tour with Janet Jackson either. Myself, but Iceberg, I see you smoking. I see them Gasms fuming, brother. I see them Gasms just fuming, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Just
gotta
Googling
hate on this.
it.
God, J Camp, goddamn, I gotta hate on this, man.
Yeah, elementary.
Elementary, man.
Yeah.
It
Go
don't make no
ahead,
damn
Ice.
sense.
Iceberg
Is
Gasm.
a hater.
Right.
Take off
Iceberg is a hater.
Take off your depends, baby.
Obviously, we ain't never gonna get Luda on the show. Pretty much.
Salute to Luda, man. But this is the thing, man. It's Janet Jackson, dog. Penny from Good Times.
Right.
You want legacy on this joint, man. To me, Busta
So-
Rhymes fits the bill.
So,
But she can still bring Busta on the tour though. Like she can still
okay.
like
I see that. I
surprise
see
people.
that. Okay, I see that.
Yeah. I ain't mad at the Luda.
Would you have
Ludacris
picked
song
Luda
either.
if somebody said, "Hey, Bebo, I mean, hey, J Camp, we got a whole bunch of money. We need a hip hop artist.
I got money.
Would the first person you pick be Ludacris?
I'm not mad at Ludacris. He's opening up for her.
I mean
So,
that's
yeah.
a great get.
Isn't there a
bro.
better
as
look,
as an
though?
opening?
Like
Not
Nelly
as
or
an
something?
opening. I'd rather have Luda than Nelly.
And you know, Luda's
You get
proven
Nelly on the
himself
show.
and Luda's proven himself with
Okay.
hits that he's done with Usher and Lil Jon.
Mhm.
That joint, you know what I'm saying? That's, that joint was slamming in the
Hey
club.
man,
Like,
I mean,
salute
Luda
to
got a lot of
Antoine,
bangers,
man.
man.
Come
Yeah,
on, man.
so-
Antoine said, "I see Iceberg where he's coming from. This is Janet Jackson."
I see that side of the
I'm
coin
not-
too. I see
Listen,
that.
I see it too. I'm just saying that it's not a bad thing having Luda on there though. Like
Right.
Iceberg made it seem like, why would you ever have Ludacris on? He's
Boy,
opening. It's not like he's headlining. I mean,
them Gasms
to have
papers were
Luda,
human, brother. Them Gasms
to have
papers was
Luda
human.
as a person and have a set. Come on, man. That
Okay.
Luda's a beast, bro.
Oh yeah.
Reverend Silverthorne saying Luda might bring out them Fast and Furious fans.
Yeah, true. Fast and Furious 10 is
Okay,
about to
all
drop, but Luda's, he's dope. You know what I'm saying?
And Luda already done bodied Nelly in that verse.
Power saying Nelly with Ashanti right now. Anyway, getting them yams. Can I get to the yams?
No.
Look, watch Shaquille O'Neal steal that one too, like he did.
Oh, man.
Exactly.
You'll never find.
Right.
They straight
Come
stole
on,
that
man.
from Iceberg Slim.
Come
down
on,
here.
man.
Shout
Hey,
out to
salute,
Iceberg.
salute to Shaq, man.
We know you
Watching,
watching,
Fresh
Shaq.
Out and Boo.
We
Come
see
on, we
you
see you
watching.
watching, man. Salute to Spice Adams
Iceberg.
too, man. Salute to Spice
Iceberg.
Adams too, man. Salute.
Question.
Right.
Who would you have rather liked to have seen
Man,
on this Together Again tour with Janet?
I didn't remember how Memphis bleed. No, I'm just joking. I can see somebody
doing
like
too
I mean, of course, Nas is already booked up, and maybe this is what it is because every person I think of is either, like again, we talking about Janet Jackson, so I'm
Right.
thinking,
Like a
the
Ronald
Ice
Isley
Cubes
or
of the
something?
world.
Oh, like on a
no, I'm
rapper
talking about if you need a hip hop act because most
okay.
people say, hey, I need a hip hop act. I'm already
Yeah.
doing R&B.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking Snoop.
Snoop. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. I mean, Jay-Z's not gonna do it, but something on that level. You can't get Nas. Nas and Janet would have been crazy.
Not to
You know what I'm
say
saying?
that Snoop wouldn't have done it,
Right.
Snoop got so much stuff going on right
He
now.
does. Yeah, Q-Tip.
Power saying the Q-Tip swag, but I
that
think
would've been
Q-Tip.
dope.
I don't
Yeah.
know if Q-Tip big enough though. Pause.
I'd be cool with Q-Tip.
That would be dope too.
Ooh, but see, that's the other thing too. Silverthorne saying LL, but he got his tour, so maybe she was like, man, I gotta get Luda because it's everybody getting their tour swag on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Some Twister
in the building.
Twister.
Salute. Oh yeah, the Twister joint.
Salute.
Twister would be dope too.
Yeah, shout out to the Midwest and
Salute, Karen. That's a great one.
Great.
That would have been a dope look too.
Great selection. Great selection.
Again, like I said, it's Janet. You know what I'm saying? Penny from
You
Good
can go
Times,
Common.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Look, Miss Jackson, if you nasty, Iceberg.
Right.
Take your depends off, girl. Let me play this Smokey Robinson. Get out of here with that bull.
Oh my God.
But again, yeah, that twist is dope. Salute to Karen in the building. Antoine saying I can see Q-Tip. They do 1 or 2 songs together.
They did do
yeah, I can see
song
that.
or 2 together. Yep.
Yeah.
It might have been for that Velvet
Sean
Rope.
Poe was
if I'm not
good.
mistaken.
Everybody gives somebody gives Sean Poe
and they was in Poetic Justice together.
They sure were. Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
It sure was. Yeah, big ups on
Power
that.
saying maybe even the Bone swag. I like that too.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
absolutely. Absolutely.
This dude said mute. Iceberg.
Iceberg's work wife getting him now.
Come on,
yeah, she getting him.
If I had the controls, Miss LB, trust me, I'd definitely do it.
Boy.
Nope. No Justin Timberlake. Yeah. No Justin Timberlake on the bull.
Karen said E42.
Karen saying E40. I like that. That would have been a little dope little look though.
I'd be cool with 40 Water. But
Yeah,
them
40
Warriors is
Water.
playing. You know, 40 ain't gonna miss them Warriors game.
Sprinkle me, man. Yeah, he gonna miss a Warrior game.
I'm not saying that this is gonna happen, but how much more dope would it be to see Janet Jackson just represent with Rhythm Nation just for a segment? How dope would that be?
That would have been dope. But hold up, Darren Harris going in for the Koof though.
Oh yeah.
He's saying Q-Tip used to date Janet.
Why'd you put their fart in there though?
Right. Because Iceberg is
He's saying that Q-Tip used to date Janet. Maybe that's why she didn't get homie though. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? So man, but anyway, salute to Janet, finesse. First
and
of all,
Busta Rhymes.
Finesser of the year for getting that 500 million. Got that 500 million from Dubai and was like,
hold on, I got
deuces. I'm out of here with the baby, dog.
It's been on the phone with lawyers.
Come on,
Jen, on the phone with the lawyers. Has it been 5 years?
5 years and 5 months, man. Okay.
5 years, 5. Oh, that's too long for me.
I'm out.
With the cash.
With the cash. All right. J. Kim like, man, yeah, hell yeah. Fumbles with the penny, yeah.
Man, fumbles with the penny.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Mama Bear said, lost all respect she had for Justin when he threw her under the bus. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Justin did throw her under the bus.
Right.
Yeah, he did.
Well,
had a titty all out there and then try to say
Janet did cover for him though too in an interview afterwards, so can't leave that out either. But yeah, Justin
Iceberg's a fool.
Carmen saying Iceberg, would he rather see Jermaine Dupri than Luda? Luda! No.
So, speaking of dating, former
I'll
dating,
be that nigga named Luda.
Right.
JD shows up on stage for it though. Facts, man. We gonna be talking about Jermaine Dupri, man. You know what I'm saying? But salute to Janet, Busta, man. I think that was a great move.
Absolutely.
And like I said, no disrespect to
Nah, you disrespect the Luda. It's too late on that one, bro.
No, you was steaming on that one, bro.
You boo booed on
Luda,
Luda,
man. Yeah, salute, man. You know what I'm saying? We grew up on it.
And
You grew up on it. You grew up on it.
Can battle too. So Luda probably got that.
You grew up on
probably
it.
got that diss track queued up on Iceberg already.
I'm ready.
I used to mess with Puff, Iceberg, but I think I'll pass.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Silverthorne. So and JD could have opened up for. I think he on tour too though. Everybody on tour this summer.
He might be. I think he is.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because he's a part of the Force tour. He's a part of that.
Fact. He on that Force joint, man.
Yeah,
Salute.
the locks are. Yeah.
Salute.
Yep.
Which is a smart move, by the way. LL's doing
That still
what
would've been a dope match.
Hot
Right.
97 should have did. I think J Camp or Bebop P said that.
Jada been killing it, man.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
couple of years, been touring, just getting that bag, man. The coffee.
Dan Harris saying Luda still be spitting bars. I never understood why he fell off so hard. It was the movies that did the style just age.
I think it's just the movies. I think
I
he's
think
just
so,
kind
too.
of semi-retired from it, for real. It's not to say that his last 2 albums was like that Battle of the Sexes was
yeah.
but
It would have been.
I think
it was a dope concept though. I like the concept.
it was a dope. It's not that the album was bad. It's just
Yeah.
It just didn't hit.
it was a
like-
concept album. Luda is
Okay.
a hell of a freestyler, but I mean, I just
yeah,
think
he was,
Luda's getting so much of a bag from the movies, man.
Yeah.
I just think he don't really.
That's a
need to
different
rap.
kind of. That's a different kind of money too, dog. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
I got money.
So, but Rebel saying Luda ain't no joke when it comes to the battles. Fact.
Right.
Hey, he
She's
can
not-
battle
we
rap.
ain't-
We're
bro.
not tripping. I wasn't trying to disrespect dude a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Get him, J Camp. Get him, Camper.
I wasn't trying to disrespect him just a little bit. dog.
On stage with Janet? What are y'all thinking?
Nah, J Camp said that like Soldier Boy.
Luda?
That nigga named Luda.
Fucking the
Luda,
minds
bro.
in their head.
Yeah,
They
man. Come on, man.
Ludaversal was good.
Right?
Ludaversal was good. Yeah. I mean, that was almost his prime almost. Come on, man. It was his prime, man. You know what I'm saying? But
Universal was dope.
let's talk about something that's gonna be a little bit more crazier than let's talk about something that is ludicrous. Diddy, sus Diddy, hot tub king.
Burning
Just got
Bridges
Ice
was
Spice in
alright,
that
too.
joint. He didn't have to do a Jordan Poole either and pay $500,000 for the cakes.
Stop it.
He gave something yellow though. Go ahead, Iceberg.
Anyway, first of all, shout out to Sus. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jermaine Dupri. First of all, salute to Jermaine Dupri and Currency dropping that crazy album. Don is dope. Did the cover. Our guy. You know what I'm saying? Salute.
Yes.
Both of these cats was in Super Beijing too.
Man.
The Team Beijing, dog.
Man.
But
Super Beijing.
we got to talk about Verzuz. The platform is back from basically going bankrupt. So they haven't done nothing since they announced that they got the bread back. They got the brand back. So we've been hearing through the grapevine that Sus Diddy and Jermaine Dupri were going to basically headline the joint. We never got a date though, in the time, a date, nothing like that, in a location.
Or really a
one now.
confirmation that it was going to happen like that. So
Well, we got one now. So we got September 6th, Madison Square Garden. Hey man, this is the thing. Is this gonna be box office J Camp, or is it gonna be a little Ryan Davis little jab, dog? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's gonna be Zab Judah. To be honest,
Damn.
it's not gonna be like it Dipset and LOX, man. It's not gonna hit the
Right.
same.
I
And these
agree.
two dudes are legends. Don't get me wrong, but maybe the chat is looking for this, but I personally am not. Look, I'm not checking for this one. I mean, I'm just not. And there's no disrespect to either one of them. I just don't want to
Okay.
see this versus.
Damn.
So to speak. It said backpedaling faster than Dion.
Tory Lane's hairline.
Oh man.
Dog.
More like it, Deion Sanders sideline push. You know, he ain't trying
Right.
to tackle nobody. He'll push you out of bounds, though. That's basically what Iceberg did. Push Luda all the way out of bounds.
Facts. Yeah, hey,
Right.
Jordan Poop.
man.
Yeah, man.
Man,
go
pretty
Lakers
much.
tonight, man. Salute the Lakers, man. Salute the Fab D in the building, all the Laker
Yeah,
fans.
salute to the Lakers.
You know what I'm
Toast.
saying? Lisa Hicks, she ain't in here tonight, but I know she Golden State Warriors fan. But salute to her.
Miss
We got
Lisa.
poop on her. Bebo P. Bebop P, do you agree with J Kemp? Is it gonna be Chris Middleton with the stage performance? Because I see it as they're not going to be the headliners per se. They're going to start bringing out a lot of artists. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause these guys are curators. So I think
If
that's
they
how
do
it
that,
might be.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Then
What you think in Bebo though?
I think it depends on who all comes out. Pause.
Yeah.
On each
super
side.
Pause.
On who all is going to do the performance, because that is arguably the biggest indicator.
I don't want to see no take that. And
Take
he's over
that,
here
take that,
doing,
take that.
you
Hot
know,
tub.
doing his-
Where's my
Right.
depends at?
Right. I mean, we haven't seen some of these folks in a while, particularly on the So Def side perform. So again, it just depends on who all is.
Well,
going
Bow
to,
Wow did bring out
wow.
some of them.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, they think they like me. He brought some of them out. So,
wow.
yeah.
Devon saying it's gonna be a carnival with a
y'all-
whole bunch of clowns and bull.
Man.
Basically, that's what this is gonna be, man. It's gonna be a circus.
I will say at the same time, this is
Barnum,
like,
Barnum and Bailey.
Yeah, Barnum
right.
and Bailey swag.
This is J Camp's right though. This isn't going to be a.
Yeah, Simmons was good. He was.
This isn't going to be on the same level or better than the Dipset and versus LOX battle or versus, I should say. This ain't gonna be better than that. I think it might be mid, and if it's good, then it's what's that? Queen Anna said, "What's Ludacris's?" Ooh, okay, it's stepping out on Janet. Wow. Guess he had that gasm. I don't know.
Yeah, the gasm. Antoine saying Diddy pulling out nothing but Biggie joints, man. Maybe some Shine, Black Rob, Nate sprinkling. Yeah, I see that too, Antoine. Fact.
I can too. And unfortunately, most of them he ain't gonna be able to bring out.
Right.
Darren says it's gonna be epic because they're gonna be bringing out people they produce for. That's how I see it.
Could
but
be,
you know, sometimes Diddy want to shine to himself when he was on stage dancing at that Billboard Award, looking
He
old,
gonna
man.
have
He
all that
looking
love
extra
music,
old.
the new love, quote unquote music. But I mean, okay, I can see that, Darren.
That's the question though. Are we going to get Diddy or are we going to get love? That's the question. Which one we going to get?
You gonna get
like
both
you
with
said,
him.
the big Luther or the little Luther? Which one we going to get? We going to get love or we going to get Diddy?
You getting both with Beijing.
I mean, they both got
That
hits.
Bussy Boy should not a Bussy Boy. Stop.
Under their labels, they both got a bunch of hits. So, but my thing is,
They do.
who can Diddy run out there?
Yeah, that's still like
Besides Usher and Mary, Total,
salute.
Carl Thomas, but a lot of the rappers is either locked up or gone.
All in the videos,
Dancing.
come to death row. Salute Antoine, man.
Right.
Mary might show. You know, Mary gonna come in there and doing that. She's gonna do that little dancing bull with the boots kicked up. You know
What about Lil Kim? Y'all see Lil Kim?
Lil Kim definitely coming through. Paul.
Okay. Who's showing up for JD's and So Def? Is do y'all see the Brat? Are coming out giving that?
Yeah, with that milk baby.
Wow. Right. Yeah, because the baby might be out the oven by September.
It might be out the oven.
yeah,
It might be out the oven. Pyre saying Fate might show up. And this is again, it might be a Super Friends kind of situation, man. We'll see what it does. Miss LB saying, man, he needs to stop. That ain't nobody call him no damn love.
right, Miss LB.
Ain't nobody calling him no damn love.
Nah, Drake can't.
Hey, but I do see a Usher coming through. You know what I'm saying? I do see Usher coming through, man.
Is he gonna have a
Papua New
bloody
Guinea.
nose?
Okay, Vikings, what's going
Papua New
down,
Guinea,
man?
shout out to y'all out there.
Holding it
Is
down.
Usher gonna have a black eye though, and a bloody nose when he go out there?
Man.
Hold up, man. Day One Club, Mike
Mike
Hundo.
Hundo.
Salute
What up,
my
man?
brother. Salute my brother. Bad boy finna soul. Come on, man.
Mike
This is the thing.
Hundo.
We ain't even talk about who would win the verses. We just talking about who's going to show up. The franchise boys, we see them. They might show up. They need a check. Pull out the money.
So
before
Def
they
All
need a check.
Stars, are they coming?
They need a check. You You might get Jaquan. He need a check too.
Stop it.
Might be a check situation. Escape definitely need a check.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man saying escape.
Good job.
Boo.
You're
know
the
what I'm
worst for
saying?
that guy.
Come on, man.
I mean, JD got a whole bunch of Mariah hits.
Man saying you
under
getting
his belt.
fishy either way.
Dang.
Straight in the hot tub. I think it would be dope though too to like infuse the newer generation. Like you see the Ice Spices and your Gorilla's My Girlfriend. Seeing them maybe come through as well, you know what I'm saying, in this situation. So hold up, man. Everybody coming through tonight, man. Touch 182, Day One Club. Come on, man.
Diddy needs to bring
that tub on stage.
That tub, that cauldron on stage.
Man.
That witch's cauldron.
Right, that witch's brew.
Bitches brew.
Right.
Diddy gonna be over his
right.
stirring up that elixir, at Frugaze elixir.
Power just dropped the whole show list, dog. The whole playlist. Chingy, Mike Jones, Jaquan, Miss Chelsea. Gonna do the show. Young Jock first.
Jock.
He need a check.
Plus wasn't
Puff and JD, yeah. Come on.
I mean, Ball and G was on Bad Boy South.
Yeah.
For a little bit too.
You can get Jeezy too. He was on there.
Yep.
Drag fashion and P Diddy's background.
Stop it.
With that Sus Blade outfit. He wore at the
man.
gala.
Yeah, and that bull get naked under the bull too. Get your butt out of here now. No clothes.
We need no Diddy Gasms.
That would be dope to see Jagged Edge though.
Jagged Edge and
Keisha
112.
Cole, she
Yeah.
need a check, man. Her and Frankie. Oh, my fault, Frankie here. Sorry.
Ragged Edge.
Ragged Edge though. Darren saying Puff's gonna bring out Biggie Holiday.
112.
He
That's gonna be
try
one.
Yeah, he's gonna cheat with the AI.
He gonna cheat with the AI.
He might cheat
bull.
with the AI. He might.
It's gonna be 112
Ooh,
versus.
I saw that about Chris
Jagged
Kelly
Edge again.
on the JD
Chris
side.
Kelly,
Darren Harris said JD going to do
that
it for
could be
Chris
dope
Kelly.
to bring out crisscross.
That would be dope.
Yeah,
That'd be real
great
dope.
ode.
Just so y'all remember that.
Stop it. Them teethuses.
Iceberg would pull that out the war chest.
Karen saying Diddy's a clone now. He's worse than the Kardashians. Hold up.
Facts,
Ooh.
Karen. That's a coof right there.
Oh, hold
too.
on. You know, I hit the coup. Hold up.
Say that, Karen. Absolutely.
Damn, Karen, you went hard in the paint.
Tinfoil Koofy style out here.
Devon saying if JD bring out Mariah, it's a rap.
That's why I said. I mean, JD
Yeah,
got a bunch
rap.
of Mariah hits under his
Yeah,
belt. A
sure
bunch
does.
of
We talked about this
remixes.
before on Fresh Out too.
Yeah,
That
the
stash with Cray on it.
cray,
Ah, that
yeah.
stash.
They do.
Well, girl, get it. Girl, get off me, girl. Girl, you better get off me. Girl, you better get off me.
Hand me an 8-ball, baby. Hand
Hand me
an
my
8-ball.
purse.
Miss LB, where you at?
Hand me my purse, girl.
Get the 8-ball. Never grab me the 8-ball from the Sugar Shack. That's Smokey Robinson's Sugar Shack.
Oh my god. Power saying Super Cat Diddy's gonna do bootleg Onyx voice of it. Yeah, he gonna do a whole bunch of bull, man. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah. Man said Mace too. You know Mace gonna come out there for that check. Unless they get that show going.
know.
That show's hot right now, man.
Well, he's
so
still at
hot.
odds. He's still at odds with
They
Diddy and
still
Gasms.
beefing though, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Fab said, am I the only one who don't want to see it?
Nah, I said I didn't
No.
want to see it, Fab. I said I didn't want to see it either.
Mad
We'll
poop.
probably see it, you know, if we report on it come September. You know, that'd be the only reason why we would see it. But otherwise,
Yeah.
we wouldn't independently watch it like that.
Nah, man. Yeah, we watch this stuff for y'all, so y'all ain't got to do it.
Right.
Hope did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that.
Man.
Poop seal
Mace
ball.
done.
What it's gonna be?
Silverthorne said it sounded like Mace talking about him and that. Yeah,
And that gorillas, lions, and hyenas. Another tinfoil Koofy hat
Koofy
situation.
on there, man. Fact. I agree. Touch is saying, man, if Diddy drops that Dolly verse is over, that. Facts. Antoine saying, I want to see if JD outdoes P. Diddy.
It's possible.
Miss
Miss
LB
LB.
said, go ahead.
Now, Iceberg's work wife, Miss LB said, I want to see it because Diddy gonna do something sus or goofy.
It's basically gonna be entertaining. Like it did. It's like Devon said. It's gonna be a circus, man.
Yep.
So Mace gonna spray him with the mace, dog.
Mace gonna spray him with the mace. Wow. We see you, Queen Anna.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, man. We gotta get out of here because you know the Lakers is playing. Who winning?
Golden State winning.
Damn.
Keep it moving.
All right, man. Damn. Is Duffy gonna be a Columbia?
Oh.
Shut your ass up, Devon.
Stop it, Devon. Stop.
Dang, okay.
Stop it, Devon.
Game
Don't-
5.
Peruvians
man.
trying to
Game
do
5.
him again. I ain't paid them yet.
First of all, let's
Shout
be
out to
clear,
Big.
man.
Shout out to
Hey, hold up. Let's be clear, man. We the only hip hop platform, man, that niggas can rap. Let's be clear. We don't want to stunt like that. You know, it's not fair. But let's talk about a nigga who be trying to stunt.
Hadouken.
Okay, is a hell of a drug.
Elementary with all these sound effects, man. Yeah, JK. Yeah.
Joe Buttons. Hey man, this dude act like, man, Rico, dog, with that banana talk about, man.
I don't like that.
I don't like it.
Right.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like that at all, man. I can't come in your city and start grinding.
Had the little
Come
piece
on.
right there too. Had that little banana piece there too.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like
that,
that.
man.
Hey man, I can't come in your city and start grinding. Come on, man. I can't get the whip working. So we know Joe Buttons, man. You know what I'm saying? Classic cat. He want to go hard in paint. Dude is nice in the podcast game, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Joe Buttons. But $1 million game. $1 million worth of game. Hey, dude. I love Cameron and Mace with It Is What It Is with the sports joint. And it's dope because you get it from a point of view like us, just like Lindsey Renee, salute to her. We just had her on for the interview. You have independent journalism, man. And that's what makes this stuff dope. There's room for everybody to eat. Let's be clear.
There's room, bro.
There's
This
room
dude
for,
hate,
what,
man.
What? There's room for what? Iceberg, I didn't hear you all the way, brother. I
There's,
just felt
there's
an itch on
room
the
for
phone.
everybody to eat up in here, man. So, Skin the Sand, one hit. Damn, just pooped all on you, man. Salute the Scandalous in the building, man.
Salute
Dropping
the
that.
DJ Scando.
Just dropped the heat tonight.
Yeah, he did. Boo boo right on.
So, Joe Buttons, man, we know they've had some beat before, man, when they first started. You know, he was kind of hating, man. But again,
Yep.
they were talking about the ownership side of it because Joe Buttons didn't have his ownership. Gillie and Wallow do. So again, he dropped some crazy stuff on the show, man. I got a clip too. Hold up, so we go in. Hold up.
Fair use.
I turn the fuck up when I'm feeling good in here.
Somebody lied, I got it.
I don't want to hear none of that money talk from you niggas.
If I died today,
Your headboard is covering a very small window.
So he comes on the show talking about the window in his bedroom.
In your primary bedroom. I can tell it's not like that. Stop fucking playing with me in here. Let's go.
So he's basically saying that he ain't got no money because his headboard is covering a window. Now, we just talked about him last week, hating on everybody else. He just got Media Person of the Year. If you look in the background, you'll see Charlamagne. You'll look back there, you'll see a whole bunch of cats back there that supposedly are running stuff. Carisha, boo. Again, why do you think Joe Budden is hating on Gillie the Kid and Wallow and $1 million worth of game and podcasts of that ilk? Because, again, he got into it with Cameron.
Because he
why is Joe Budden hating if he's supposed to be number one? You don't hate if you number one.
I don't think in his heart of hearts he believes he's number one. He knows these dudes are right there. He knows they right there, like because like you just said it. If he believes that he's number one, you don't need to mention nobody else. Obviously, he sees them as legit threats, which they are, which he should see them that way.
Facts.
He really should. Cam and Mace doing their thing, like they didn't even mention Joe by name. Like they ain't worried about Joe Budden.
Facts.
They not.
Before you,
know
go,
what
hold
I'm
on. Before you go back in, J Camp, Miss LB saying, do y'all think this is being done for subs and traffics to both they pods? Cause this resurgence of beef seems goofy and out of nowhere.
I see that too. That's a level of desperation, though.
That is a level, and to me, they got too many numbers to be doing this.
To be doing that, but I can see it. I mean, just because people just do stupid stuff, but I don't think it's necessary. But I mean that angle is there, Miss LB. I mean, if they're doing that, but I mean, but Joe seemed like an insecure dude to me anyway. And that goes back to his music career. He couldn't even get along.
So you think this is real? Like he's really mad. He's really hating. This is super hate.
I think he's just a hater, man, because he's just insecure. Like I don't.
Joe Budden's a hater.
Joe Budden's a hater.
The hater. He's just a hater, man.
Well, Gillie the Kid thinks it's because in one of the recent responses, he said something about the money drying up. Just because you see a lot of subs doesn't mean that the views aren't going down. Shout out to Just Pearly Things. So with that said, are the views going down on the Joe Budden side of things for Joe Budden to make a statement in order to have whatever motivation to say what he said or show what he showed on that, on the headboard and window situation? Do y'all think it's hate for that reason?
I'm thinking it's hate, man. It's
because do you think it's hate because the views are down, even though the numbers seem high on the subs? Is what I'm trying to ask.
I think it's just down in general, just because nobody's checking for Joe. And if you understand the podcast game, somebody like a LL Cool J, you saw him do the rounds, right? You saw him on Big Boy's Neighborhood. You saw him on Sway. You saw him on Wallow. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's doing the rounds. And let's be clear, if you understand the game, like DJ Scandalous does, they're paying for those features.
I got money.
So Joe's like, why ain't you coming over here, to my platform? Because remember, Joe used to do Head of the State, the Union little show, Hip Hop State of the Union type show. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah. He did the everyday situation, everyday struggle with.
Not even without that, even just his Joe Budden podcast, he would interview cats. He interviewed Nicki, Rick Ross. He had these little interviews he would do, but then he always had the State of the Union Hip Hop Union show, whatever it's called. Power 700, know what it is. But to me, nobody's asking to be interviewed by Joe Budden. So he's seeing the writing on the wall. Everybody's going to Wallow and Gillie, and most people don't even respect Wallow and Gillie in the game because they look at Wallow like, oh man, he's just a dude out of jail. He ain't nobody. And Gillie was a ghostwriter for Wayne. Yeah, I said it. So nobody respects. And they from Philly. They not from New York. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't respect Philly. You know what I'm saying?
The Iceberg going in on a
salute
double
the
whammy.
76ers in the building. You know what I'm saying? Salute the 76ers, man. Coming out the West.
Salute.
Coming out the East, excuse me. So, do you think that's an issue, J. Kemp, man? Because again, these dudes aren't top tier cats. They not from the old school little cats, man. Like, what do you think? You think it's that?
J Camp DJ Scando said if Joe wants a good show, pay FRSHOUT them
Man, come on.
Trick Daddy dollars.
Absolutely.
Pay us the bread. Salute the scandals.
To answer that question, Iceberg, I don't think. I mean, I don't think Wallow and and Gillie are that insignificant to where they can't make their own way. I mean, I think Gillie made a decent little name for himself. You know what I'm saying? Whether he was MCing, writing, whatever. So I think he already kind of had a draw. And, Philly supports him too. But I think they're good, to be honest, man. I mean, and they got it out the mud, man. So I think they smooth. I mean, they rightfully earn where they're at today. And they have personality, man. They have
that pull-up
really
series. Thank you, Seven. Yeah, pull-up
and
series.
they did the circuit.
Yeah,
Let's
State of
be
the
clear
culture.
too.
So
they did the circuit. They was
They
on
did.
Drink Champs. They've been on the Breakfast Club. They've done the circuit.
Facts.
So
True.
and they've been more than willing to have other people on their platform too.
Right.
So they've never been scared of competition ever.
They haven't. They haven't.
Ever,
That's
ever,
true.
ever.
I mean, they got $3 million for a reason by Barstool, and a lot of people have been gravitating toward $1 million worth of gain just because, at least from what I hear in the streets at times, a lot of people feel like they get more out of $1 million worth of gain in comparison to Joe Budden's podcast. And even Iceberg has said on a few times on past shows how Joe Budden's show has kind of changed to where he's interviewing the other delegations, not even really talking about rap and hip hop. So
we're interviewing the guy that made Skechers.
Okay.
You sound just like him too.
Guys, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand what's going on. I need the Brady Cougar, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But to me, he used to be he used to be a dope situation even after Lucky Charms and Rubble from Paw Patrol left. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
When Lucky Charms and the Celtics logo left, you know what I'm saying?
Fact.
And Rubble from Paw Patrol.
Fact.
To me, they were still doing the thing. I like Ice and Ish, but then when you bring on the little chubby cat, I don't know his name, whatever his name is. Basically, they got like 5 people on the show, and now they're basically trying to take what we be doing over here, and they trying to talk about everything. To me, it just doesn't sound good. Like Melissa Ford, salute to Melissa, you know what I'm saying? But to me, it just don't merge right. I like Joe when he was on SoundCloud going hard in the paint. You know what I'm saying? To me, he's just like watered down his platform. Wallow and them, they're official. They don't have to. They still in the streets. You know what I'm saying? As far as like getting like really good interviews. Now you got Cam and Mace coming through with the sports talk. Maybe he's seeing it writing on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, now that Joe got rid of Warwick Davis.
And like I said, Devon saying, Queens Flip. I don't see the whole thing with Queens Flip. You know what I'm saying? To me, Queens Flip is funny. It's almost like, we need you. Come on the show. We need some comedy.
Sounds just like Joe.
Ice and Ish, man. They're not up to snub. And it's like Queen Flip.
It sounds just like it.
It did though too.
But to me, man, I like Joe when he's just off the cuff, and I did like it, with Rubble from Paw Patrol and the Lucky Charms logo. But to me, do y'all see Joe falling off in about a year, or do you see him coming back? Oh, come on, man.
If he doesn't do anything to do a 180 and re-steer in the lane that made his show as great as he was in his show's prime, then it's going to possibly be on the downcline. Fab D said new music mixtape series were better than his albums. I think that was Joe's. It was. It was.
New Music 3 was solid. It was a good.
And in all fairness, for Gillie to call Joe a washed up artist, well, Joe had a bit more prominence than Gillie as far as
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
he had at least one hit, you know, what
Yeah.
somebody said, you know, so
Yeah, that's us.
yeah.
Boom, boom. Yeah, that's us. Scandalous is saying Buttons and No Jumper opening lanes for other hip hop podcasts, Fresh Out, to take the torch because they want to do feminist talking and bull down.
DJ Scandalous keeps the koofy, I swear.
I'm telling you.
We just need to ship DJ Scandalous a fresh
Just a
out
koofy. You get him with it.
Right.
What's that? What's that one dude that was like, no, that was on Bozo's show.
Stop it.
We need to send him one of them koofies, dog. One of them Bozo koofies.
Watch Shaq try to take that too.
Stop
on the
it.
show.
Man, come on.
You're the worst for that, dog.
He needs that koofy like your boy from South Central had on.
Oh,
Talk about
right.
my milk of magnesia.
My milk of magnesia. My milk goddess. What is your name? Megan. But anyway, hey, salute to Gillie the Kid, man. Wallow, man. Salute to him, man. We love y'all's platform. Salute. Y'all got to come on our show, join it at some point, Paul.
Holla at us. We'll wrap
hey,
up
man.
however we need to go.
We gave y'all 140, man. It's a little bit too much tonight, but J Kent Bebop take us home, man. Hip hop DNA. We had Lindsey Renee here holding it down, crazy. Salute to her. PON. Detroit, man. Y'all got a good one, man. We definitely gonna be tuning in, and our people are gonna be following her. So salute J Kent Bebop take us home.
Yeah, definitely make sure that y'all follow Lindsey.
Man.
You know, support her because you heard her here. I mean, she's
Stamped.
well, she's stamped in the
Come on,
building,
man.
and she's bringing that. She's bringing the music with her, man. So I mean, we appreciate having young folks like that, man, who understand what it takes, man, to keep this culture moving forward. But salute to the chat too. Y'all brought it as always. It's always somebody we got to go in on. Iceberg pretty much body Luda.
Man, come on, man.
Hop on the show with his brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Come
We
on,
support
man. I'll be that nigga named Lula.
Iceberg don't like that.
A good interview though, fellas, man. Salute to y'all too.
Salute,
Hey,
man.
salute to y'all.
man.
Bebo P.
Yeah, take us home, Bebo.
Iceberg was the one that hit me with this news about the cat. Man, really didn't know too much about Young Lo, you know, the 37-year-old cat, but you know, condolences to his family. You know, I was hearing he and Chris Brown were close friends, and Young Lo was connected heavy in the music industry and was even pretty well connected with several notable industry people, like including assisting as an A&R for Hitmakers Make a Sound label. So to get targeted and ultimately deleted like how he did outside the nightclub at 4 a.m. just goes to show that this thing called life can be dangerous. So again, condolences to Grissom's family. Be safe. On a brighter note, we appreciate the Jewel and Jim and Lindsey Renee. We salute you and the Rhythm and Soul Patrol Nation out there for rocking with Fresh Out tonight as our special guest, as well as you all out there in chat land, because there is no Fresh Out without you guys. Please be safe out there because it's dangerous, as y'all know, and we'll catch y'all this coming Saturday, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Take care. God bless. Shout out to all the non-owning bus drivers, and land the soul plane with Designer on Iceberg.
Man. Again,
Salute
man.
to Antoine.
Yeah, salute to Antoine,
all day.
man.
Salute
for the
to
$2
Antoine.
holler, man.
For the $2
Salute.
holler.
Salute.
Man. Antoine saying another one, man. Salute.
And another one.
Appreciate you, bro.
Man. Appreciate
We
you.
definitely
man,
appreciate you.
For the
Definitely.
show sponsor tonight,
We
man.
appreciate all of
salute
y'all,
that, man.
Always.
Hit
Absolutely.
that like button, hit the subscribe, man. Again, Bebo
Yeah,
PJ
yeah.
Kent, man. They be like literally like coming over here, man, just to drop some knowledge, man, drop some science, man. We trying to do it more frequently, man, but 2 times a week, man, is what we giving y'all right now. We'll be here Saturday. Again, shout out to Rap Round Table, man. We're gonna be linking up with them doing the show. So salute the Rap Round Table again, man. It's a hip hop community, man. And again, hip hop community, we gotta look out for each other, man, and show this love. Because again, without us spitting this knowledge that J Kent Bebo P's doing and what you guys doing in the chat, some of this stuff will be forgotten, man. The stuff that we talking about and what we doing. This is why we come here every Wednesday to talk our talk. That's why we like Lindsey Renee's show, because she's talking about the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Go check her out again. We put a link in the description below in this video if you're watching on the replay. Again, J Camp, Bebop, Lakers Nation, man.
Shout out to the
we
Lakers.
trying to hold it deep tonight,
Getting
Paul.
body.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Game 5.
Right.
All
Again,
good.
we talking about hip hop DNA, episode 189. J Camp, Bebop. We out of here, man. Fresh out, man.
Salute to y'all.
Peace, 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 peace.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Let's go. World No Dangerous Podcast. Bebop's in the building. What's good?
It was going bar for bar.
Shouts out to the fans, man.
Good.
Hondo up in this piece.